All right, thank you for coming to all the subscribers. That's everyone that's been a subscriber and just subscribed. I really appreciate you. Since things have been rocky, the videos have also been rocky and infrequent. So I'm going to add more videos because I'm including musical things with the tool things, so it will allow the videos to be more frequent. So first I'll address my hair. Get a little close up on the hair. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yes, I cut my hair myself. I've been doing it a very long time. I used to do a lot of music events, and that was part of my staple or brand. I was the guy with the hair designs and stuff. So to answer a few questions, yes, I do it myself. Yes, I've learned to be ambidextrous, where I can cut with my left or my right hand. I use a mirror in front of the bathroom mirror or hotel mirror, wherever I'm at, and that's how I've learned to cut the back. So I cut the back myself. It starts off light, and every other day it grows in more, and I cut around it, and that's how it becomes thicker and darker. So, and I use a edgers, the Endis brand, the ones that barbers use to line up and make lines straight and stuff like that. I use that, and I also use the battery powered, the one with the coils, the three circular coils. I use that to do the cleanup and yada yada. Okay, have any other questions about that? Just leave a comment. So on to the stuff. So this particular bag was my trusty bag. When I used to do a lot of events, I would take this bag, and inside the bag is just various cables I need for a lot of music stuff. Most of the time my gear was keyboard oriented. Sometimes I would do things where it needed to be sound oriented, but this bag would encompass everything I would need. I play more than one instrument, so a lot of times I would have an extra stuff in here, extra guitar cables, even though I'm not playing guitar on that particular if you want to call it gig or whatever, and drum stuff. And so I often would keep stuff that I know other musicians might not have extras. Anyway, this is the bag. So what I'm thinking of incorporating, instead of this bag, I'm thinking of using some of the pieces of VersaStack and T-Stack to house my recently acquired pedals. These are guitar pedals. This is a bass pedal. This is a bass pedal. And for those of you that's not into the music instruments and stuff, these just affect the sound. So you have your regular pew, and then when you send it through here, it goes down. All right, they go wow. So you got different effects that it's okay. You don't have to applaud with my sound effects for guitar plus effects, but they affect the tone or the sound of your bass or your guitar. So I've been utilizing these with the bass and the keyboards lately. So I've been experimenting, and this is just in preparation for later down the line when things become mobile. I'm thinking about preparing like a stackable setup, so the pedals are in a box. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm thinking. That way, if you have some ideas, let me know. So in the large box here, this is the VersaStack, carry thing. I was just thinking about throwing some basic cables in here, my larger cables. This is just for example purposes. This is a mic cable, or what we call XLR. But just different stuff like here, gaffer's tape, yada yada yada. This is just for example. So an example, I would have the larger stuff in the bottom box, and maybe take this rolling cart here and allow it to do what it does. So it stacks there, and so here I would have the fittings, and maybe inside of here, you guys know this is raw and uncut. So as you can see, these are brand new foam that I haven't used yet, but I'm thinking about some kind of way, maybe one layer, and stack the stuff in there some kind of way where the pedals are now in the box. Now they're protected during travel. I can have them in this one, or I can stick them maybe in here and take the boxes out. I don't know. I'm just really working it out. I'm just sharing, as I often do, the ideal. So I'll have the pedals in here, have most of the basic cables in there. Every single one of those pedals need a 9-volt supply. I have a variety of options. I have this one chain set up where you have the chain outputs that you can plug into the pedals. So it's a variety of other things that's needed. Come in a little bit. This is, once again, just for example purposes. We have little fittings and couplers and extra. Here's a drum key, guitar picks, yada yada. But what I like is the box already have dividers in here. These are stationary, so I can do it like that. Use this box, which I would kind of call like a top box, because it's on the top and nothing else can go on top of this box. This one is a top box that can fit in the middle. You see how it has the handle, but it still have the latches where you can attach something on the top. This one has to go on the top of everything. So anyway, the ideal is to take something like that, or VersaStack with the drawers. And you see it has dividers in there that you can manipulate, take out. So I can use this and maybe use this to hold some of those adapters and fittings and stuff like that. Most of those things are not used often. I just need them on occasion where something is lost, or I run into a situation where I need to adapt something, go from a 1/4 inch cable to a 1/8 inch cable, or millimeters, however you guys want to measure it out. So the point is, take the dolly, take this, use this for the large cables. Maybe try this. Because what's cool about it, once I acquire what I need from the large bin, I can just roll this around in my particular location for what I need, and it makes it pretty convenient while I'm setting up. Because most of the time, I will have this bag open. Of course, it's low on the ground, and I'm acquiring my cables and what I need and plugging up everything. This is kind of cool because I have something that I can stack on the top. At this particular height, I will be able to roll it, because normally I would have like the keyboards. One of the keyboards I think has a backpack. Keyboard bag has a backpack thing. So anyway, the ideal is to have everything mobile, so I can go to the location and set up. This is pretty convenient for a stage. Most of the stage have stairs. Stage left, stage right, backstage, whatever. But the point is, this was the ideal year before last when I was acquiring these particular cases. And also, I probably would use some of these for some of the fittings, because it allows the stuff to be protected and separated. So I'm going to incorporate the bit boxes. In some of the previous videos, I've shared with you verbally that these cases will be included in the audio. So now, since I'm getting a little closer to actually playing around with the configuration, I just wanted to show you guys the ideal. And since all of you guys are super smart out there, definitely let me know of an ideal or a suggestion that you have. But this is basically the ideal. So this is easy to keep in the vehicles, and as you know, pull apart. But this is the idea of integrating T-Stack versus